Alors, coucou YouTube, de retour donc sur la chaîne avec un nouveau gameplay. Alors, Disco Elysium. Je n'ai personnellement jamais joué à ce jeu. J'en ai juste entendu beaucoup de bien et je sais qu'il est dans le top de plein de gens des meilleurs RPG qui aient jamais été faits. Collage, qu'est-ce que c'est? Ouais, je sais pas ce que c'est. On va regarder les options vite fait. Et je sais pas grand chose. Je sais que c'est un. Je sais que c'est un très très bon RPG où tes décisions ont des conséquences. Donc, en vrai, bah, je vais tenter. Alors, du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on a là? Alors, un archétype ou créer votre propre personnage. Alors, philosophe, extrêmement intelligent mais pas doué pour les interactions sociales, culture générale étendue et idée originale. Donc, et chaque archétype a une stat à 1, une stat à 2, une stat à 4 et une stat à 5. Intelligence, psychologie, j'imagine, vigueur et motte, je sais pas ce que c'est. Fin psychologue et monstre de charisme, doté d'une personnalité instable qui risque de vous mener à la folie. Du coup, motte, ce serait quoi? Et physique, ce personnage se sert de son corps pour interagir, efficace, mais bête comme ses pieds. Ce serait bien, genre, attends. Du coup, si c'est 1, 2, 4, 5, ça fait combien de points ça? 7, 8, ça fait 12 points. Est-ce que je peux pas mettre toutes mes stats à 3? C'est pas une option. Ah, motricité, d'accord. Ok, donc j'ai combien de points à placer? 8. Ouais, voilà, je peux mettre toutes les stats à 3. Cela dit, je sais pas, parce que en vrai, je pense que je vais mettre 5 sens et capacité motrice, musculature, capacité physique, sensibilité, capacité émotionnelle, force cérébrale, capacité intellectuelle. En vrai, ça, ce serait l'option safe. Mais j'ai l'habitude de faire des persos qui sont nuls en physique. Donc, à la place, 5 sens, capacité motrice, musculature, capacité physique. Pour une fois, je vais faire un perso basé physique. Dans un monde où je vais résoudre une enquête, ça va pas forcément être... Peut-être c'est quoi? Je vais enlever un à psyché. Capacité émotionnelle. 2, c'est faible. Ah la vache! Sachant que dans les derniers gameplays que j'ai fait de trucs, en général j'étais plutôt spécialisé. Et j'ai plutôt tendance à être faible physiquement. Ouais, c'est exactement ce que j'ai dit juste avant, ouais. En gros, ce qui se passe, c'est que j'ai tellement peur de réduire un truc et qu'après ça me revienne dans la gueule. Bon, tu me diras, j'ai fait un mage dans Baldur's Gate et je foirais presque tous mes stats de force, donc qu'est-ce qu'on s'en bat les couilles? Bon, à un moment donné, ça va me tuer, mais ça, c'est pas trop grave. À la limite, je vais enlever 1 en motricité et je vais prendre un et je vais mettre 1 en vigueur. Comme ça, capacité physique et toujours avec un bon intellect et une bonne psyché. Ouais, je vais faire comme ça. Oh putain, il y a des talents en plus. Alors, choisir un talent qui, du coup, sera mon talent principal, talent clé. Empathie, c'est quoi? Vous ajustez à l'instinct et réveiller éveillé. Télécap égale votre moral au beau fixe. Sollicitez vos neurones miroirs. Oh. Impose le respect et affirmez-vous. Ne faites qu'un avec le poste 41 et embrassez la culture de la flicaille. Charmez les hommes comme les femmes et amusez-vous à tirer les ficelles. Oh putain, c'est fun ça, charmer les hommes et les femmes. C'est mon rêve dans la vie. Reconstituer la scène de crime et faites appel. Bah, j'ai lu le résumé et je sais qu'on mène une enquête. C'est littéralement tout ce que je sais de l'intrigue du jeu. On est un enquêteur, on mène une enquête. Et la manière dont on la résout a un impact sur le monde. Incarner un personnage, menter et repérer les mensonges. Ouais. L'art de la persuasion, ça c'est un truc que je prends très souvent. Mais justement, pour une fois, je vais pas le prendre. Encyclopédie, puisez dans votre savoir et devenez le roi de l'anecdote croustillante. Force intellectuelle, décrypter le monde. En vrai, je pense que je vais prendre ça. Confirmé. Il y a de la personnalisation ou pas du tout? Non, j'ai pas l'impression. Enfin, je veux dire la personnalisation physique. C'est de monde miroir que vient de furer, l'eau peut bien être claire, profonde, elle te tuera. Bah écoute, monsieur Thomas, je suis ravi de l'apprendre. En concrètement. Allez, on commence.
Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Aucun signe de lutte, aucune ex-femme n'est présence. Il m'en faut plus.
Sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
Qu'est-ce que tu dirais de me donner encore plus de ce paisible oubli?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
J'aime la douleur, la lumière et je crève d'envie d'avoir ce que les gens ne peuvent pas me donner.
Do you really?
Oui, laisse-moi descendre.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Cours intérieur, réussite. Ah, j'ai fait un jet, j'imagine. Je suis un imbécile courageux.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open.
C'est lourd déjà l'intro, what the fuck. Ah oui d'accord, donc on commence vraiment dans la peau d'un poivreau en fait. Ah la vache. Ah c'est badant. C'est badant de ouf. Oh. Est-ce que je peux mettre mon pantalon? Non? Ah, ça y est, attends, je crois que j'ai trouvé. Pantalon, voilà. Ok, voyons. J'avais vu un truc à droite. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Oh! Projection analytique. Ah! Donc c'est ça, c'est vraiment un système de... Ok!
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a
Oh!
projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
D'accord! Oh, ça a l'air vachement intéressant. Ça, qu'est-ce que c'est? D'accord. Est-ce que... Oui, la chaussure en question, elle est là. Je vais la ramasser. Ok, donc là, maintenant, hop, j'ouvre cette porte-là. Oh, putain, attends. Faut que j'ouvre la porte. Faut que je trouve la clé. Ça, qu'est-ce que c'est? Ok. C'est chiant parce qu'il me faut une clé, en fait.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Ok, parfait. Attends, merde. Par contre, c'est pas là qu'il fallait que j'aille. Ah si, attends, faut peut-être que je trouve un autre moyen d'y aller, du coup. Du coup, c'est là? Je suis bien sorti pour aller... Ouais, le balcon. Ok, j'ai bien mes deux... Oui, j'ai mes deux chaussures. Oh, il est vachement joli, le monde.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now.
Ah bah bravo. L'ambiance est assez cool dans ce jeu. Attends, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Calendrier, nous sommes en mars de l'année 50. Ah, bonjour madame.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
No.
L'agent immobilier. Ah oui, donc je sais vraiment pas ce que je fous là en fait. Je sais pas, les deux réponses vont la troubler, je pense.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Ah.
Okay, cool. I won't. First, I have to ask, are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I bring you something?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth. But you can keep it down because your body does not control you.
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Ok, alors. Arborer l'expression sur elle pour lui faire savoir que vous la désirez physiquement. Alors, j'ai pas envie de faire ça. Bah écoute, merci pour les infos, cocotte.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Ça tombe bien, jusqu'à ce que je te parle, je savais même pas que j'étais de la
She looks
police.
back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Goodbye.
Au revoir. Franchement, pour l'instant, j'aime beaucoup. Ok, on va descendre l'escalier. Là, il y a ce mec qui me fait coucou. Ah non, c'est moi. Attends, mais du coup, il y a bien quelqu'un là. Ah. J'aime bien le style graphique de ce jeu. C'est là où on met les paroles. Ok, super. Ah, la musique est entrecoupée de parasites. Bonjour.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Je veux bien regarder l'oiseau
You go into the
empaillé.
work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Vous voulez un coup de main?
Your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Ça m'énerve parce que là, du coup, les options de dialogue sont vraiment limitées.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Ok, j'ai compris, tu peux pas me parler. C'est quoi ça? Ok, une fontaine à eau. J'aime bien comment ça se contrôle aussi avec les deux joysticks. On bouge le personnage avec le joystick gauche et on regarde les alentours avec le joystick droit. Attends, lequel a dit était mon pote déjà? J'ai oublié. C'est toi peut-être? Bonjour. Un docker
On the counter,
endormi.
rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Allô?
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Ah, c'est un jet difficile et je l'ai réussi, c'est plutôt cool.
Why the yelling man? Really? You woke me up for that? Fine. What is it, officer?
Qu'est-ce que vous avez sur Wild Pines?
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He doesn't
Super.
sound too enthusiastic about this.
Et ça se passe bien?
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
J'avoue ne pas avoir été beaucoup dehors.
Dude, we're in the middle of a strike down at the harbor. Trying to force some
Ah.
sense into the executive board of Wild Boars.
Ouais, d'accord.
I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. Right to work, right to sleep, I say.
C'est à vous ça?
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that.
Ah, t'inquiète, y a pas de souci. Wild Pines, vous dormez pendant que les autres font grève.
Nate got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep.
The way he says Measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like a worthy rival. You should slay him.
Désolé de t'avoir réveillé, frérot, je te laisse dormir.
Answer. His head is already back down on.
Bonjour.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in group. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Oh. Ok, du coup, je lui serre la main.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi,
Salut.
Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
C'est ce que j'ai entendu,
He's
oui.
waiting for your name.
Est-ce que je peux tenter ça?
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on
Putain,
the
j'ai eu du
horizon,
bol pour
but
l'instant.
mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Préparer les interrogatoires préliminaires. Pas
Okay,
encore.
we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Ok.
Up to you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Ah bah attends, est-ce que je peux essayer de remonter à ma chambre pour voir si je peux pas trouver mon insigne. Non, c'est pas ça ma chambre, c'était là ma chambre. Fais pas attention au bordel, Kim. J'essaye de trouver des trucs. Ça, qu'est-ce que c'est?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This
Pardon?
is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Ah! Sérieux, j'ai failli crever parce que j'ai voulu attraper ma cravate?
The bed is cold and not particularly
Putain!
inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Ok, bah c'est bizarre, attends. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pas regardé encore? Ça c'est une bouteille, on s'en bat les
Kim
couilles.
also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
No problem, officer.
De l'argent, ok. De l'argent, beaucoup d'argent. 250 000 argent.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Ouais, ok. Putain la vache! Je suis tellement dark que rien que voir mon reflet va me déprimer, what the fuck? Non, attends. Je peux rien faire d'autre là-dedans, apparemment. Bon. Alors, qu'est-ce que j'ai pas fait ici encore? C'est quoi ça, cette chaise? Je peux m'asseoir dessus? Bonjour.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Ah, bah bonne question ça.
Whatever do you mean?
Soyez ma partenaire en fauteuil roulant.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Bah écoute, merci mamie. Non, est-ce que je peux lui reparler à lui là? Parce que vraiment...
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Fantastic.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Alors, où avez-vous trouvé le corps?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Comment peut-on y aller?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Ok, alors, où se trouve le corps exactement?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree. That's easy. See that
Ah
door
putain, je
there?
viens de le commander.
First you
Pourquoi
exit
Sylvie est
right
partie?
away because none of your business. Extra fine.
Let's
Ok.
go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Ok, donc 80 plus 40, ça fait 120
Another
par
thing
contre.
you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Vous voulez dire ça?
Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
He
Ok.
stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter. He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
I'm
Et
sorry,
maintenant?
but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Faites une simple depuis chez vous.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Why did you say that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Putain de merde.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
D'accord. Donc, depuis cette porte-là... Ah bah super. Bah attends, je vais essayer de contacter la radio comme il a demandé. Allô? Fermé pour l'hiver. Attends, quoi? Mais je dois aller où? Ah putain. Il y a une autre porte là. Du coup, oui, c'est cette porte-là que j'ai pas pu ouvrir, j'imagine. Bonjour.
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300
Ah oui, d'accord.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here? That I should
Ah oui, putain là. Ah ouais, ça commence sur les chapeaux de roue ce jeu, putain.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
C'est un camionneur. Que transportez-vous?
Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Apples? Fine.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
Oh, not much anymore. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples? Yeah, apples?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You...
Attends, je vais peut-être essayer d'aller à la voiture de Kim parce qu'il m'a parlé de cette histoire de comment? De radio. Ah, il y a une autre personne là. Bonjour.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Je voudrais vous poser quelques questions.
What can I help you with? Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Qu'y a-t-il à l'est?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Ok, merci.
No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Ok, donc là, elle a dit, c'est juste là au nord, il y a l'endroit avec l'arbre du coup. Ça a l'air d'être ça. Hein. Attends. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, toi?
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Ok, donc, le cadavre, il est là.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected.
Valait mieux que ça sorte. C'était un jet difficile et je l'ai bien foiré comme il faut.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Oh, merci. Merci,
The hangover
Fufu.
is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh, ok. Attends, il y a une serre? Ça sert à quoi la serre, putain? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Attends, il a parlé d'une pharmacie. Est-ce que c'est la boutique que j'ai vue là-bas, là? C'est ça, là? Bonjour.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Vous
You
lisez
mean
quoi?
this? This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale. Yeah, me neither. I don't know. Frit? I think they think that the extra tea makes it funkier. It doesn't. Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Ah, peux-tu me proposer de
She
l'ammoniac?
looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired.
Yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really... long. I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent.
Par contre, je m'en bats les couilles en fait. Attends, c'est ça peut-être?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out. So feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Ah, je peux ramasser des bouteilles et les mettre à recycler. C'est intéressant,
A
ça.
small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Ah putain, je peux rien acheter. Ah! Attends, est-ce que je peux genre... Attends, c'est quoi ça? Les rosés des tulipes.
Yes?
Rien, pardon. Je vais retourner dans ma chambre d'hôtel, je vais ramasser la bouteille et voir si je peux pas la recycler là, en fait. Il y a quoi là-dedans, par exemple?
This Lavantorier mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Gentil, la boîte aux lettres. Tu fais bien ton boulot.
The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Ok. C'était... chelou. Alors là, on dirait qu'il y a des trucs à acheter ou à regarder aussi. Mais avant, je vais voir si je peux pas récupérer, comme je disais, la bouteille qui est dans ma chambre. Pour voir si je peux pas la mettre dans le recycleur. Et puis je pense qu'on va s'arrêter après ça, vu l'heure qu'il est. Mais en tout cas, il a l'air vraiment grave intéressant, ce jeu. J'aime beaucoup. Maintenant, mais vite. Putain, je sais, oui. Putain, c'est tout? C'est vraiment juste ça? Je peux pas la ramasser, genre. Pas du tout. Ah, quelle déception. Oh. Ah. Je pense que je vais juste ressortir et puis je vais m'arrêter là. Je pense qu'il y a un système de sauvegarde. Voyons voir. Ouais, c'est bon. Du coup, bah, très intéressant le début en tout cas. Je suis vraiment curieux d'en savoir plus. Et du coup, bah, en attendant la prochaine, je vous dis salut.